Alright folks, so let's begin. You are in part 1, lesson 1, lighting and cam. Open this up and open the startup file and let's begin. And here you are going to find the shoe, and let's set up our camera and lighting for this shoe now. So first thing first, what I am going to do is select the shoe and shift S, cursor to selected, and shift A, and let's spawn a camera here. And I will first of all get its alignment sorted, X to the 90, Y to 0, and Z also to 90. Alright, so that it's looking up straight. And let's set up the aspect ratio also. Let's make it in a real format, that is 1080 by 1920. Let's shift it a bit back and open up another window and press 0 on your numpad to look straight into the cam. And here we have our straight look of our shoe now. And now if you select your camera, go into your cam properties, just increase it to 1 so that everything out of the camera is blocked out. And also let's set up the focal length of the camera. Let's increase it to around 75. So my interior visualization, like product visualization, I keep it around 70 to 80. Let's keep it 75. So focal length is basically the distance between our object and this point. So if you increase it, your product will look wide and huge, and that is what we want. Alright, so let's center it around till here. You can also use the composition guides and pull out the center so that our product is around the center. Alright, I think that is it. And now let's set up our shoe. I will select it, RZ. Let's rotate it towards ourselves, and I will press double R here, and let's just tilt it towards ourselves, something like this. And I would prefer you work with me. I mean, just copy these rotations, alright, so that we are on the same page. Also note down my location of the camera, and let's try to work together. Now I will spawn a plane RY90. This will be our background plane. I will just take it back around here, and this is around, I think, 0.7 meters away. So what you will do here is shift A RY90 and get it till here and type in minus 0.7. Alright, so you and me are working together. Alright, so now let's just start working on the lighting part. I will go into my render view, and I am working in cycles, so I just hope you are just tracking along. And I will select the shoe, make sure that your cursor is at the center of the shoe, shift A, light, area light, and I will keep it above somewhere there. And I will also give this wall a black color like this, and I will just maybe S to just size it down so that we have a sharp light above. Alright, something like this. I guess something like this works. This is 10 watts. Alright, and I want another light which is striking from this side and lighting up this part. Alright, so let's do it. And one more thing which you should keep in your mind is that let's black out our environment. Alright, so if I hide it, or let's hide the wall also, you will see that our environment is lighting up our object just slightly. Alright, so just black it out so that only our lighting is taking the effect. Okay, and now I will, just like before, shift S, cursor to selected, make sure you are working till here. And also just keep in mind, these are the location and scale of my area light above. Alright, and it is of 10 watt. Now let's spawn a spotlight here, and let's drag it on top, scale it down, and I will go here and use show cone so that it directly tells it like which part is hitting our shoe and which is not. Let's scale it till here, and I will press double R and rotate it something like this, and G, just drag it there. It is not hitting our shoe. Let's keep it till there, and I will also now just drag it a little back, R, let's strike it till there. Alright, now we have our spotlight set. Now the idea is that this light should be dimmer than this light. This is our key light. This should be brighter than that light. Alright, so let's play with it. Maybe this can go till 80, even till 100 I guess. Maybe just dim it down 5 watt, or maybe let's keep it till 10. Let's hide it and see what part it is affecting. It is affecting the top. That is what we want. Alright, our two lights are set. And also again, this is my location and rotation of the spotlight, and it is of 100 watt. And now I want you to understand the concept of light linking. Now I will show you what I mean. So understand one thing, like this object is being hit by these two lights, alright, but I want these two lights to be working on this shoe only. So for that to happen, I will select this light. First of all, this is our shoe 001. Remember this. I will select this light, go here and go into shading, light linking, new, and just drag and drop this shoe here and see what just happened. This background wall is not being affected by that light. Do the same thing with this, new, and drag this shoe here. So now our background wall is not being affected by these lights. Even if you get an object here, it will not be lit by these lights. Quite some hack, you know. And now let's start working on our background wall. So I did this because I want our background wall to be lit by two different lights so that we have our contrast. So let's just select, keep our 3D cursor there, and I will spawn in an area light RX 180. It's looking at the top, and I will go into my front, maybe left, which is the front view, right is the front view. Alright, let's keep it till there. The end part is there, and also let's open up our shader editor, and I will select this light and go here and use nodes so that now we can control our light from our node setup. I will get in a black body node, plug it here, and give its temperature like 3500. Alright, and give it around 2 emission, maybe 3. Let's also shift D, copy it, RX 180. Do the same thing with this. Let's just drag it till there. Alright, now another thing which I want to do here is select one of these, select the last, and Control L, link object data. So now if you change the setting here, the other light will take an effect. Alright, select these two, and I think I should just scale it down something like this. Alright, I think this works. Maybe let's keep it to 2 emission. Alright, and that is it. I think the lighting setup is done. Let's try rendering it now. I will press F12. Not bad, I think. Now another thing what I like to do here is that you will see that our render can be much more crispy than this. I will go here and I will go down color management and look, change it to high contrast, and that is it. Maybe change the exposure to 0.1, 0.5 is this. Alright, something like this, maybe 0.4. And again, my location rotation of this light is this, and the above light location and rotation is this. These are of 10 watts and emission is 2, black body is 3500. And I just hope we are on the same page, and our lesson 1 is complete. See you in the next lesson, which is geometry nodes.